I think it's going to be Michael Oliveros.
Oh.
Hello. This is. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
You know it.
So let's give them a proper show.
That's right, and I'll stream it for history.
How was that? Is that 1791?
Yes, and I'll be streaming it for history.
Riders on the storm. So I'm going to Miss Nicole. I just want to say it's obviously a pleasure to make your acquaintance and be with you again. Mr. Roger, Mr. Steve, Miss Rebecca, all of you out there, all of the streamers, I can only say thank you for everything you have done, all of your efforts in the last number of years. Your efforts, as I've mentioned, have been absolutely paramount to the availability to the word of J6ers and to the word of J6ers, bringing it to the public, which is a very, very key variable and component to what is taking place within our republic today.
Oh, well, thank
Just
you.
want to say again, yes, absolutely. And if I may, I apologize there, Miss Nicole, but I just wanted to verify, or excuse me, I just wanted to reiterate. Prior to Mr. Trump, our Commander-in-Chief's comments in his last rally, for those of you who heard me suggest it prior, I will suggest it again. If you've not already, please take in the words of Mr. Kash Patel on the stage at the rally prior to Commander-in-Chief Trump.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the shock.
He never mentions the word president. He never mentions the word democracy.
My goodness.
He does mention a republic and a commander-in-chief.
There we go.
Rock on.
Okay? Discernment, my fellow brethren, discernment. I'm going to turn it over to you, to Miss Nicole. I will say real quick, I am out the door in the morning. To all of you that have heard my calls in the past, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of those of you who have contributed to my commissary account from day one. When I entered into the J6 pod, you are aware. If you donated, you are aware. And not only if you donated, but additionally, if you donated, you are aware that I was in a physical quandary. I was a national and domestic terrorist. I was an insurrectionist. I was one who was a commercial carpenter, lifelong, highly skilled and capable. Couldn't find a fucking job. At the end, I couldn't find a job washing dishes. I couldn't get a job pumping gas. To all of the son of a bitches who contributed to that, I say, thank you. That which does not kill us only makes us stronger.
Hey, Michael, this is Nikki. I just want to make sure I get a chance to say goodbye and Godspeed.
been a pleasure.
Yeah.
As much as something like this can be a pleasure, it's been a pleasure to get to know you.
That's right.
And likewise, Miss Vicky, and for the same purpose and reason you've already stated. I don't need to reiterate your words. Did you see my message, Miss Vicky?
I did. I did. Thank you.
Okay. That won't be an issue, and that will be something that is paramount and on the top of my list after settling, and then obviously communique, not excommunicado, but incommunicado.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Michael,
Thereafter.
it's Sherry. I just wanted to tell you, brother, it's been a pleasure to get to know you, and I'm glad I gained a beautiful friend in you.
Oh, Miss Sherry, God bless you as well. All of you, Miss, oh my gosh, you guys are just fantastic. You know, when I first began to communicate with you all, I was coming off of the streets, a very highly skilled, right, lifelong carpenter, but broken. I was broke. I was hungry. I was destroyed. And I found you all.
Amen. And we're glad for it.
That's right. That's right.
We love you, Michael!
We do, and we've been happy to be your voice out here. We've enjoyed our beatnik, patriot things that you called in and recited to us, and you know, we just hope that your next part of this journey is as best as it can be.
Well, it will be as best as it can be, Miss Nicole. And thank you again, Miss Sherry. God bless you. I love you. It will be as best as it can be, and I can tell you why. Because I'll not reach you from a Fed line, though I'll reach you.
Amen.
All right.
Okay. I've many avenues in which to do so. These people don't know who they're tinkering with.
Go, Michael!
They have no clue. They don't own us. They think because I can't reach you from a Fed phone and get thrown in the hole as a result of that, I can't reach you. Oh my goodness. Oh, come now, Toto. Come now, Toto. So I will say this. There is so much more that must come to the surface, that must come to fruition.
That's right. And it will. I believe it will.
I was informed of Miss Mickey, Madam Mom Mickey, of Mom Mickey's comments, remarks after my last call, and I will only say that in addition to what you just stated, how do I do this appropriately? Very deep. Miss Mickey, very deep.
Thank you, Michael. I'm not sure what I said, but I'm sure I meant every word
That's
of
okay.
it.
That's okay. Very deep, and I will say that the best is yet to come.
Yeah, all right, all the way.
There are more listening than one could imagine.
Yep.
And when I do numbers for a reason, as you are aware, Miss Mickey. Others may not be, but I can promise you more numbers are coming your way after I get settled. They will come in a way in which they are not denied.
All right, Mr. Oliver.
Yes, indeed. So, She said, Mr. Oliveris. Boy, that's just like, I'll tell you, Mr. If I may, I recall back to when my son was 8 years old, and I was coaching the boys on the baseball field, and the young little fellas used to say, okay, Mr. Oliveris, or thank you, Mr. Oliveris. It's like, no, like, no. And that was like 17 years ago. 17 years ago! 17 years ago. Just imagine it was 17 years ago. And I was 37. Right? And these little lads are telling me, thank you, Mr. Oliveris. And I say, no, I'm not a mister. I'm not a mister. It has never stricken home with me to this day. I'm not mister.
What you
My name
hiding,
is
Michael?
Jerry said, what you hiding, Michael?
Go ahead. Laugh it up, ladies. Laugh it up. Let it out. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out. Let it all out.
I just meant it as a sign of respect.
Of course you did. Of course you did. And that's my point. So did the boys. But my point is, overall, is I just feel like such a lad, right?
Yeah.
In all of this. I feel like such a lad. I feel like such a young fella in all of this. Oh boy! But if they only
Oh.
Well, they're finding out.
Oh no, I'm feeling old, Michael.
I feel like
Me
a
too,
fossil.
sweetheart, me too, but that's okay. Because the best is yet to come,
All right.
and nothing can stop what is coming. So listen, ladies, I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Sherry, for jumping in. I will be out of here in the morning.
All right.
Patriot land, I will be gone. It is nothing more than my pleasure all along for you to support my commissary contributions. Encouragement all along the way has been absolutely uplifting and paramount for me. I assure you that I have not said your name tonight. There will come a day where my message will be passed along to all of you, and I will recognize you all. The way this works is very, very, very strict and very on the fly. So we had 2 sentences that were A, vacated, and B, pushed to a month out in the middle of November 17, November 26, pardon me. What they were doing was waiting to move us all who were sentenced on the 3rd, 16th, and 18th. Mine took place, theirs did not. As soon as the records went over the wire that both Uncle Purdy and Turner and both son and father Waynick sentences were pushed 1 month out, and then ultimately another with no date. I was the only one left on the board, and so it hit the board, and here I am. So
We'll miss
I
you.
will say, God bless you all. And it's not me. It's not us
You have 1 minute remaining.
that deserve credit. We did our thing on January 6th. We are reaping the reward. To me, this is not a detriment. This is not something to be mourned. This is a celebration. For me, to be there on January 6th is a celebration
Amen.
to be incarcerated this day.
Amen.
For all of you out there for 3 years, blood, sweat, and tears, rain or shine, snow, you guys have our love, and we love you, you love us, and one day we'll all come together. And with that,
All the
God bless
way.
you all. You will hear from me again.
God bless
Let's
you.
fucking go!
Yeah! All the way.
Thank you for
Okay, we're going to do the roll call here in just a minute, but they've been talking a lot. I've heard it in the courtroom a lot lately. It's in, was it the New Yorker or New York Magazine that Tess Owens wrote about the pod inside, and really about how they've become more radicalized inside. What I hear from a lot of them and a lot of Jan 6 families is, COVID radicalized a lot of people because of, just all the restrictions and the mandates. And, them persecuting people are radicalizing people. What they're doing is causing people to notice what your government is capable of doing to their people. And that is what is radicalizing people, not what they call a hive mentality inside that jail, where they've more radicalized each other. The circumstances, you even just heard it from Oliveira's just right now, that what they've done to him, it wasn't what happened before, it's what's going on right now. And it's not something that's happening inside that jail, it's something that's happening across our nation. People notice that this government is completely weaponized against the people, and that's not radicalization, that's realization. And and that's where they're getting confused.
That's right. Way to straighten them out.
That's right.
Straight.
That's right.